Hello and welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Aaron Porras, and before we begin, we want to thank the thousands of you who have already subscribed to our new streaming platform, ILTV+. Your support is helping us bring the best and most unique content from Israel every day. Now, coming up in today's newscast, Israel successfully testing the latest advancements in its famed Aero3 defense systems. Meanwhile, Israeli police blasted for illegally spying on the population. And finally, the Western Wall complex gets a massive cash infusion, much to the joy of some and the anger of others. Stay tuned for the details. To begin, Israel's advanced aerial defenses getting a gold star Tuesday morning as the incredible Aero3 Interceptors passed their latest series of tests. Speaking to reporters, Defense Ministry officials saying that the trial looked to test a number of breakthrough capabilities, including in the detection arrays, launch mechanisms, and even in the interceptors themselves. Above all else, though, Boaz Levy, the president and CEO of Israel's Aerospace Industries, which manufactures the Aero3, saying that the breakthroughs are principally in the algorithms that allow the system to detect and intercept threats. Likewise, the test involving two Aero3 interceptors firing at the same target but from different trajectories. Levy saying that this was by design and that the interceptors carried out their missions exactly as planned. Further, while it's unknown exactly how high up the interception occurred, defense heads saying that it was deep in space. Quote, as of now, the Aero3 is Israel's most advanced long-range missile defense system designed to intercept ICBMs outside of the Earth's atmosphere. Such an interception meant to deal with biological, chemical, and even nuclear payloads, and it was first tested successfully in 2018. But this shoring up Israel's tiered missile defense systems, which include the Iron Dome for short-range projectiles and the David Sling for medium-range rockets. Then finally, work already underway towards developing the even more advanced Aero4. Now, moving on, the infamous Pegasus spyware developed by Israeli tech company NSO now reportedly turning inwards. A new expose by the Calcalist news desk alleging that the Israeli police abused the software to remotely hack the phones of Israeli citizens, including government employees, mayors, and anti-Netanyahu protesters. Joining to discuss is journalist at CTech by Calcalist, James Spiro. James, it's great to have you with us. Thank you. So, police are initially denying the reports and then later clarifying that they have their own ways of obtaining information for spying on people for which they say they had permission. How do you respond?
Well, it's a conspiracy theorist's dream come true. We've been hearing about these things for years in countries all over the world, and now the police and their messaging has been a disaster. We're hearing results that they have been spying on citizens. We're hearing denials. Now, what Calcalist has learned is that the Israeli police has been hacking private citizens. Now, this is a huge deal. It's something you hear in TV shows and movies and dystopian nightmares. But Calcalist has learned that the hacking wasn't done under court supervision. The police didn't request any search or bugging warrants to do their research. And there was also no supervision on the data that was being collected, which means that they were doing things to Israeli citizens that no one knew about and that no one was supervising. So really, really big claims, and it's quite frightening indeed.
So where were these orders coming from then, if not from the court and not approved? And how was the story verified?
So I can't go into how the story was verified because I have complete faith in the Calcalist team to do their rigorous reporting, and it was covered extensively by another team. But the people doing the orders, receiving the orders and executing them were members of the police special operations cyber unit. Now, this unit, its entire activity is confidential. No one knows what they do. They say it's in the form of kind of national security, but it's really frightening when certain sectors of certain secretive police organizations are receiving and carrying out orders. We do know they were targeting government officials, former government officials, friends of journalists and activists. Now, a lot of activists' devices were being hacked during 2020 when people were protesting the lockdowns from former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during the pandemic. So really, really scary stuff.
To watch full episodes of ILTV's Israel Daily and tons of other content from Israel, visit our website at iltv.tv or download the ILTV Plus app.